the young and the restless spoilers. Adam Newman found himself entangled in a predicament so complex and fraught with potential disaster that even he, a man accustomed to navigating treacherous waters, felt overwhelmed. The rumors were spreading like wildfire. Sally and Chelsea were both pregnant. The implications of this, if true, were staggering. Adam sat in his dimly lit office, staring blankly at the papers scattered across his desk. His mind was miles away, consumed by the whirlwind of emotions and thoughts about the two women and the potential new lives they might be carrying. He had always been a man of action, but this situation called for a level of tact and sensitivity that he wasn't sure he possessed. The affair with Chelsea had been brief but intense. They had rekindled their old flame, not once, but twice. It was a moment of weakness, of seeking comfort in familiar arms. With Sally, the relationship had been more sustained, a steady burn rather than a flash of passion. Both relationships now potentially bearing the fruit of his actions left him in a state of utter confusion. Adam knew he had to face Sally and Chelsea, but how? What could he possibly say to mitigate the damage? Each woman deserved honesty, yet the truth would inevitably hurt them both. He took a deep breath, resolving to handle this with as much grace and honesty as possible. His first stop was Sally's apartment. The moment she opened the door, Adam saw the mixture of hope and fear in her eyes. She stepped aside to let him in, her hands nervously wringing. "Adam, what's going on?" "I've been hearing things." "Crazy things?" Sally began, her voice trembling. Adam took a deep breath, trying to steady himself. "Sally, there's no easy way to say this. There's a possibility that both you and Chelsea might be pregnant." Sally's eyes widened in shock. She sank onto the couch, her hand covering her mouth. "Are you serious? This can't be happening." "Adam, how did this happen?" Adam sat down beside her, reaching for her hand. "I know it's a lot to take in. Chelsea and I had a brief fling, but it meant nothing. You and I. We're different." Tears welled up in Sally's eyes. "How could you do this to me, Adam? How could you risk everything we have?" Adam's heart ached seeing her pain. "I made a terrible mistake, Sally. I never meant to hurt you. But we need to figure out where to go from here." Sally nodded, wiping away her tears. "We need to confirm if it's true first. Then we'll decide what to do." Next, Adam made his way to Chelsea's place. She greeted him with a wary look, as if she already knew something was wrong. Chelsea had always been perceptive, and Adam had never been able to hide much from her. "Adam, why are you here?" Chelsea asked, her tone guarded. Adam took a deep breath. "Chelsea, we need to talk. There are rumors going around, and we need to address them." Chelsea's expression hardened. "Rumors? You mean the one where I might be pregnant? Or the one where Sally might be too?" Adam nodded, feeling a lump form in his throat. "Yes. Both." Chelsea laughed bitterly. "Isn't this just perfect? Two women, both possibly carrying your child. How do you plan to fix this, Adam?" Adam's shoulders slumped. "I don't have all the answers right now, Chelsea. But I want to do what's right by both of you and our children, if that's what's happening." Chelsea's eyes softened slightly. "Adam, you always manage to find yourself in these situations. But this time, it's not just about you. It's about the lives of two potential children and the women carrying them." Adam nodded, the weight of her words pressing down on him. "I know. And I'm sorry for the pain I've caused. But we need to handle this carefully." Chelsea sighed, looking away. "For now, let's just focus on finding out the truth. Then we'll figure out the next steps." Days turned into a tense waiting game as both women took the necessary tests. Adam's nights were sleepless, his mind racing with every possible scenario. If both women were indeed pregnant, he would have to navigate a delicate balance to support both Sally and Chelsea while ensuring that Connor's stability wasn't disrupted. The stakes were incredibly high. The results came in, and the reality hit like a freight train. Both Sally and Chelsea were pregnant. The news spread quickly, and Adam felt the walls closing in around him. Each woman dealt with the news in their own way, but the common thread was the pressure they both placed on Adam to make a decision. Sally confronted him first. Adam, I need to know where you stand. Are you going to be there for me and our child, or are you going to run? Adam took her hands, looking into her eyes. Sally, I want to be there for you. But I also have to consider Chelsea and our child. I need to find a way to be a father to both children without neglecting either of you.